MacVoices is supported by Smile, the makers of world-class software like Text Expander. Find out about all their great utilities at smilesoftware.com. Hi, I'm Chuck Joyner. This is MacVoices at the SuperMeet in Las Vegas. Folks, sometimes you just stumble across something by accident that's just too cool not to share. That's what Remo has here. He has a very cool video that, well, I'm not even going to try to describe it to you. I'm going to let him tell you about it. Remo, thanks so much for talking to us.
No problem. Nice to meet you, Chuck. Thanks.
So tell me about this video.
Well, it's an Animoji music video, but it's not one of your typical Animoji. Basically, I created an Animoji band using the Animojis. So when Apple released their iPhone 10 last year, I saw the Animojis, the day they released it, and I just thought to myself, I've got to use that in a music video. I make music videos for lots of different bands and whatnot. And suddenly my nephew is a musician, and I said to him, why don't we do a music video using Animojis? And he didn't really quite take to the idea, because we both actually thought in our heads that it was going to be funny and not cool. But then when we started testing it, it actually became cool and not funny, which was really interesting.
And it is. I mean, my first reaction was, yeah, right. But when you play it, it's like, it is very cool.
It's an interesting conundrum. It's a weird thing, because when you think about it, you think it's not cool, but then when you play it, it is. I'll just show you a little bit. There you go. It's a little bit creepy too.
Well, so we need to point out, because I didn't at first appreciate it truly. First of all, these are Animojis that you could use, but this is not Animoji karaoke.
No.
I mean, these are Animojis that are on people's bodies. You've mounted the heads on bodies, and then of course the music syncs and it all works.
And they're playing instruments. It's the first time anyone's done that, because usually you just see the Animojis online doing a karaoke or getting a rapper to do just a floating head. But this was the first time we've ever seen anyone. Well, this is the first time someone had used it as a band, put it on people's bodies, and we tracked it and everything. Well, actually, it was really easy to track, to tell you the truth. All I did was I attached the iPhone to the camera, right, and got the singer to sing directly to both, recorded the Animoji and the camera, and him at the same time, and then all I had to do was flip the Animoji and stick it on his head, and it was pretty much tracked pretty well to him already. And I used CoreMelt tracker to fix it up here and there, and that's about it, and some CoreMelt effects, and Final Cut Pro X10 to do the whole thing. It was actually really easy. It looks complicated, but it was kind of really...
That's all you did, right? There's nothing to it. I could do this in an afternoon, right?
It took a week.
That's better.
But most of it was filming, and we did like 3 takes on each character, I think, and there's 4 characters. And then we kind of came up with the whole idea that wouldn't it be cool if we did it like the Beatles. So if you have a look at the video and you'll see the stills from it, we've separated them, and they've all got names. We've got Panda McCartney, Remo Camerota, Monkey James, and Piggy Stardust. And we've kind of made this sort of Animoji band, which we hopefully will be able to do number 2 and number 3 with other Animojis coming out and whatnot like that. And the great thing about it was, and I didn't realize this, we did a tutorial for it on CoreMelt.com. You can go and check it out, exactly how I did everything. And somehow it got to Apple, and apparently it went viral in Apple, and that makes me very happy. Apparently even Tim Cook's seen it, so yeah.
I think when they put these tools out and they think they know what's going to happen, then people like you get your hands on them and do something completely off the wall that is so cool. And it shows you what can be done.
Yeah, that's exactly actually the feedback I've been getting from the Apple folks that I've been meeting at this event at NAB this year. They just we couldn't believe, the best one was, we couldn't believe someone had done this so quickly after that got released. And to me, when it got released, I'm trying to do this as quickly as possible, because I know someone else is going to beat me to it if I don't do it first. And luckily, we were the first. It still was 3 months after they were released, but we were the first. In fact, it came out on the same day that the Grammys were on, which I was it was all a bit funny because Apple had released their own music videos, commercials for the Grammys using Animoji heads, but I was so happy that they hadn't put them on bodies. So it was cool. So it was
Well, it is very, very cool, and I'll make sure that we put it in the show notes or whatever, so folks can get a chance to see the whole thing.
Sure thing, yeah. And the artist is a young upcoming artist. His name's Joel James Live, and he's got a great fan base, and he's going to be amazing too. I think he's going to be a big star. So it's an independent clip. So yeah, enjoy.
Excellent. Remo, thanks so much for the time. Very, very cool project.
Lovely to meet you. Thank you.
Folks, more from the SuperMeet in Las Vegas. You never know what we're going to find here. Until the next time, thanks for watching. Visit MacVoices.com for show notes and to connect with Chuck on social media. Get involved in our MacVoices Facebook group and get more out of your Apple tech with MacVoices magazine, free on Flipboard. And if you find value in it all, consider supporting us at patreon.com/MacVoices and join these folks who help keep MacVoices coming to you. Advertising handled by Backbeat Media at backbeatmedia.com. Bandwidth provided by CashFly at cashfly.com.